Hey, what's up, y'all? It's another review. This time I'm going to be doing Blackstone Cherries, The Family Tree, which came out on April 20th. Alright, so the first song is called Bad Habit, and it's just this great opening with just this bass that overpowers the guitars in verses, and then it has great drums. Chris' voice really brings lyrics of the love that he's talking about alive, and I'm just loving the mix of everything they do. The double guitar during the solo is a beautiful mix of hard rock and a bluesy touch. Um, the drums just make you want to just bang your foot along and just kill. Not necessarily kill, but like you know what I'm saying. It continues on with Burning, um, which just continues on this hard blues rock journey. And the transition is just seamless and perfect. The guitar solo of Dueling is just glorious. And then Chris's voice, again, is just perfect for this band. It always has been, and I feel like it always will be, because it's just so natural and real, and that's what I love about it. The third song is called New Kind of Feeling, and I love what the vibe this song puts out. Just puts me in like just this toe-tapping mood. I'm loving the drum solo. John Fred is just killing it. And then slight piano in the middle, nice touch. And then it goes on to Carry Me On Down the Road. And it kind of slows it down with some bongos, then slowly picks up with a sweet guitar riff. The kick drum, oh, it's beautiful. This track will keep you moving with the bluesy guitar and the gang vocals. The ending solo is just oh so sweet as well. Whew. And then My Last Breath really slow things down and shows a father's love and really brings things full circle from the previous four songs. The choir adds a dynamic to the song that just completes it. You can really hear the emotion that he's singing about and even coming through the guitars. It's really beautiful. I've always loved this band, and I probably always will, to be honest. Oh, then it kicks into Southern Fried Friday Night, and it just picks everything back up perfectly. It talks about life in the South on Friday nights, has the voice box, which I loved hearing, back on Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea. Kind of was missing on their last album, Kentucky, but Kentucky was still a great album, and it was even on Magic Mountain, I think, was the album title. I don't know, I could be wrong. But either way, that was still a great album, too. Dancing in the Rain slows the tempo a little bit, but it's just so right that it makes sense. And the feature of Wayne Hayes is a great addition, and their voices are a great contrast to each other. The guitars are so beautiful yet again. The quick ending kind of hurt because I just wanted more, and it just kind of like made me. I expected more from it, but then it just like ended abruptly, and I was like, that's kind of perfect. It just kind of fit. um, and then Ain't Nobody is the eighth song, and I just love the intro. It just sounded so natural. Chris drops his voice down and sings just so effortlessly. It just makes me feel good, and I love the addition of the female choir in the middle. It just goes perfect. The ninth song is James Brown. The intro voices is really funky, just makes you feel good and want to move. Chris and Ben's guitar skills are just a great combo because Ben is kind of just this hard rock, edgy kind of vibe. And then Chris is just this bluesy, great kind of feel to everything, and it's just cool. It's cool to hear that contrast. It's really nice, and it brings like I've always thought they were just this pure southern rock jam band, like what you would expect from that kind of vibe, and it's just put off so great and so amazing, and I've loved it ever since I started listening to them. Probably honestly 4 years ago is when I really got into them, but I've loved every music they've put out. So you got the blues, has this really cool intro that travels through the song. And again, Chris's voice just matches the drums so smoothly. And this whole band has just this chemistry that you can hear radiating from them. And I've truly always loved every song that they've put out because it's just, you can feel the chemistry that they love doing what they do. And I've seen them live once, and it was just this great fucking show. You can just feel that they love being up there. You can feel that they love each other like brothers and hang out outside of the music, outside of the studio. Like you can just feel it. And then it goes on to I Need a Woman. which is just this really catchy which has this really catchy post chorus. I really enjoy this track for so many reasons. Mainly Chris's punchy voice in it. He's just like, I got this. Like, I need this. And I love it. I've always loved his voice. Like I've said, like, I've always loved this band because it's real and it's rock and it's awesome. Like, I love it. Excuse me. Number 12, Get Me Over You. Yet another intro that sounds so natural. Every intro they've done, it just sounds natural, and it's naturally done. Just kind of like they've just like, all right, let's jam out for a little bit, and then figure out if we can get a song from it, and then we'll write lyrics around that, and it's cool. I really love the faded vocals to bring focus to the music, to hide the deepness, but keeps things alive. The percussion in the middle is an amazing touch, and the end is just a perfect closeout. And the final song is Family Tree. This is a great song to close out an amazing trip. Really brings the whole album full circle and just jams on so perfectly that only these guys could do. Like I said, like it's when I picture a southern rock jam band, like just like teens hanging out in their garage jamming on instruments that their parents gave them from their use when they were younger. That's them. This is Black Stone Cherry. That's Black Stone Cherry. That's the vibe I get. And I love that I believe they produced this album all themselves, like they did previously with Kentucky, and which I feel is great because they just have this chemistry that's unlike any other band, unlike a lot of other bands. Like it's just real and raw, and I really love and enjoy it. But overall, this album is great. It's such a pure bluesy and pure rock influence, and it has a lot of southern influence as well. I love how this just sounds like I've said, a pure jam session of just having fun. Chris and Ben are just such amazing guitar players in what they do. Like I said, like Ben is over here doing like this hard rock riffy kind of like punchy in your face kind of thing, and then there's Chris who's over here doing like this bluesy kind of vibe that's just like gets you in a good mood and gets you feeling good. It's just an amazing pair. And then John Fred and John, the drummer and the bassist, they really bring the heart of the band to life. You can really hear the bass and you can really hear the drums just working so perfectly together to bring the heart just pumping and beating. So overall, like I've said, they have such a great chemistry. This is such a great album like they've done in the past. I love it, and it's a really great addition to their discography. So I definitely recommend checking it out. I'm going to go out and listen to it again because I love Black Stone Cherry. So thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you next time.